Hi guys, it's your guy here, the unknown, and today I want to show you how to get 50 pips each and every day. For those who are getting them, keep the good work up and please prioritize learning. Learn something every day. You can read a book, you can listen to podcasts, you can even read another book that's different to trading. And when you make it, please use your profits to open another business. Don't rely on trading alone, okay? Use your profits to start another different business. That's how you can grow. Okay, so read books. It could be books about any business, it could be books about self-growth, whatever it is, health, whatever it is. Just make sure you learn each and every day. Okay, that's important. So guys, it's 50 pips every day. It's not a joke, it's real. So let's jump into it. Okay, the first thing, guys, is actually to follow our criteria, and I'm going to bring the criteria over here. The first criteria is literally to identify trap volume before the session begins, and we can only do this when the session opens. So I do this roughly 10 or 5 minutes before the US session starts. And if you haven't noticed, US times have changed. Now 9:30 US time, it's 3:30 South African time, no longer 4:30 South African time. That's from Monday, of course. Okay, so guys, be aware, 9:30 is 3:30 South African time, and for others you can just convert that to your country time. I can't know each and every country time zone. Okay, so please just do that for your own country zone so that you get the times right. Okay, since that is important. Okay, so now we're going to try to identify trap volume before the session, and as I said, they are going to trap on the closing price of the previous day. Why? Because indices move well during the US session, so throughout the day they're just gonna room around or the closing price of the previous day. Okay, yes, of course there are days when they'll move prices before, but as I say, some days. And I don't want to be building something on something that happens some days. I want to be building something on something that happens 9 out of 10 times, something that happens repeatedly. Because remember, this is rinse and repeat. You take it today, tomorrow you're going to take the same thing. So it's literally doing the same thing each and every day. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and that's the beauty of this strategy. We do the same thing each and every day, same thing. Okay, so now okay, we're gonna try to identify trap volume. If we come to yesterday, because today obviously it hasn't traded, when we come to yesterday, it happens every day, and I'm gonna show you that. Okay, during the day I made a video actually, and I said, okay, trap volume for me is here, but you can't really know where trap volume is before this until the session opens. Okay, so this is where I drew my box, because I did come to my chart yesterday as I was recording a video. Okay, and I did touch a little bit on this. Okay, not much, but a little bit. Okay, so this is where I say trap volume was, but it turns out before the session begins, yes, they trap traders all the way down. Okay, you see the pin, but everybody who was going down was literally trapped. So once we have identified trap volume before the session begins, we are going to the second criteria, which is waiting for the equity to open. Okay, for this I go to the 1 minute time frame. Guys, I love the 1 minute time frame, not because not because of other reason, but I love it because by the time you see this set up on a 5 minute time frame, I will be out of the market at that time. Okay, so I just want to be in and out very quick. Okay, very quick. Sometimes it's gonna be 1 minute, sometimes it's gonna be 3 minutes, but on average I told you it's roughly 4 to 6 minutes. And yes, there are days when it can go to roughly 29 minutes. If it exceeds 30 minutes, close it. Okay, because the thesis is, or the main idea is, your take profit should be hit within 30 minutes, but mostly, just believe me, it's gonna be less than 15 minutes. Okay, so now we have identified trap volume. Then next criteria is to wait for the equity opening time. Waiting for the equity opening time is no rocket science. It needs no skill at all. You just have to look at your clock. Okay, look at your clock and say, okay, I'm not gonna do anything until 3:30, 9:30 US time. Okay, if you're in South Africa, you're gonna start trading at 3:30. Okay, so now we have identified the candle that opens the session. I told you, I don't chase the candle that opens the session. Why? Because mostly it's gonna be the biggest candle of the day, and it's literally gonna be a stop hunt. Okay, so that's important. If there are news, just let the news trade wait for them to give you a clean opportunity and take it. Okay, it's about taking the easiest thing. Now we have waited for actually we have waited for what? For the equity to open. We have identified trade volume before the session. Yes, sometimes you won't be able to identify them, so it's still fine. Okay, you can still take it even though you don't know where traders are trapped. But the reason I want to know is because most of the time they're not going to release them, so I don't want to be dragged all the way back into trade volume. Okay, because I might end up being as part of that trade volume, so I just want to be cautious about that. Okay, and then as you can see here, we waited for the equity to open, which is 9:30 US time. Okay, let me just punch it in over here for everybody to see. Okay, this is New York time. Okay, 9:30 New York time, which is, if you are in South Africa, it's gonna be 3:30. Okay, I'm only using South Africa because I know the South African time zones. Okay, so please just convert. Okay, just convert. You can use there is a website called Savvy Times. That's the one you can use to compare the time zone. Savvy Times. Okay, and then we identify, the third one is to identify trade volume during the session. Guys, for this one, this is the most important one. For this one, we use what we literally call the patterns. Okay, and I know you all know patterns. If you don't know anything about patterns, guys, here is a book over here. Okay. There's a book called Technical Analysis and Stock Market Profits of Stock Market Profits. That's a book by Richard W. Schabacker. I shared it in yesterday's video. Actually, I have a link in the description if you need that book. Okay, if you need the book, either the digital copy or the hard copy, I have a link in the description. Okay, that's a book that has all the patterns, and it's a book that was written way before I was born. Therefore, I can guarantee you will understand those patterns. They are very easy. Okay, and then after this, we're gonna wait for the evidence candle that shift the zone from trap traders. Okay, it's very easy to identify this one. I've actually tried to make it easy to identify this candle, and after that we're gonna enter. So our job right now is to do what? To identify trade volume during the session. Okay, so let's go and try to do exactly that. Okay, we have different kind of patterns. We have triple tops, double tops, we have double bottoms, triple bottoms, head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. We have flags, we have wedges, we have triangles. You can name them. There are many. We have many patterns. Just do a simple search. Go and search chart patterns. You will see the patterns. So I love the one where they give us a rectangle. As you see here, you see, what do you see here? What do you see here? This is a rectangle. Okay, guys, one thing that is important is to sit on your hands, wait for them to complete the pattern. Okay, and wait for them to give you the easiest trade. Okay, look at this. This is I'm on US30, right? Yes, and I'm on a 1 minute time frame. The session has opened. We've identified that volume is actually trapped down here. So this is why I told you that I don't want to be dragged all the way back into trap volume. You see, they just they took traders down, and this is where they ended. They actually tried to take them down with this pin. Okay, but this is what happened. So I don't want to be taken back into trap volume because I know I might be part of those trap volume. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so if you look here, I don't chase prices. I don't care what they do when they open. I'm not gonna chase them until they give me a pattern. So once the session opens, you are waiting for a pattern. That is not a secret. Okay, you are waiting for a pattern. Okay, so we get a double bottom over here. You see, they give us a very big engulf immediately when the session begins. They go down, they give us a double top, and they give us a very huge engulf. You know what this tells you? This tells you that everybody who went down is literally trapped. Okay, but I didn't take this pattern over here. The reason is they might still come down, so I need something where I'm sure that they are going. And I told you, for me, it's not about catching a move. For me, it's about riding on something that's already in motion. Hence, I told you I want an evidence candle. An evidence candle, if you search the word evidence is something that you already have. Okay, so I want to make sure they already are going in my direction, and this candle alone means nothing to me. Yes, it's a very huge engulfing candle, but again, they can still come down, okay? And beside, this pattern is still just a W. They haven't done a lot of trapping, okay? So for me, I don't take this one, okay? Why? Because I understand that they must still come down, so I want to sit and be patient and wait for the easiest, I repeat, the easiest kind of trade. And this trade only confirmed when it closed here, okay? The moment it closed here, okay, you see this this candle is very, very big, but you can like put your stop somewhere around the candle. If you can take the whole risk, it's fine, okay? Because this is a low risk kind of trade, okay? The most important thing is to preserve your capital, okay? So this is a low risk kind of trade. So the moment this engulfing candle closes, that's when you are now sure that they are going up, because here they could have still came and consolidated, but here you can see that, oh, they are already in motion, they are going in my direction. So this is what I executed on, okay? And this is what I actually take. So for 50 pips, it shouldn't be a hassle. This is an indice. So you see, 50 pips in 3 minutes. I told you, sometimes it will be 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes 4. On average, mine, I told you, has been hit around 4 to 6 minutes, okay? And that's something that happens literally every day, okay? Every day, every single day. So this is a pattern they broke out. Again, if you missed this one, wow, if you missed this one, okay, wait for the patterns. Why? Because the patterns assures you that they have trapped, okay? Look at this. And at this time, you are looking at US 30, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 at the same time. So you're going to identify the most easiest kind of trade for you. You see, this is something like a wedge. They are wedging. Okay, they give you an engulf. But when this candle closes, again, it's still not enough evidence for me. It is evidence, but based on the on this kind of wedge, okay, they actually went to the upside a little bit late. Okay, on this one, this is the execution candle. Why? Because this is when now you know that, oh, the move is already in motion, okay? Because you don't need a candle that has high chances of being closed, or you don't want to be guessing and relying on luck. You want something that's already in motion, something that's already going, something that's already started. I read to you yesterday, okay, in a video I posted yesterday, I read to you from the very same book I recommended, and I actually shared with you that, okay, our job is literally to identify what the insiders, which is market makers. We need to know what market makers are doing, and we need to follow their lead. If you are following, you can't follow something that's not moving, and you can't follow if something hasn't gone anywhere. You only follow once you see that, oh, now the move is in motion, okay? That's how we do things. We follow, okay? And that's the most problem retail guys have, okay? Retail guys want to lead. You can't lead something you can't control, okay? You can't lead something you can't control. You can never lead something you can't control, okay? So if you don't know a direction to a place, you can't lead. Maybe you are with somebody who knows the direction. You can't lead that person. How can you lead a person to a place you don't know, okay? So that's the problem with retail guys. They want to be early and maximize the amount of pips they get from the market. That's not important. That's what they want you to think about. That's the mindset they need you to have, okay? Remember, guys, and this is important, this is a zero-sum business. For one to buy needs to sell. For one to sell, somebody has to buy, okay? For one to lose, somebody has to win. For one to win, somebody has to lose. So if somebody wins today, somebody lost what you want today, okay? And the people we are against are professionals with the best skills, professionals with the best tools, unlimited capital, access to training none of us have. We are retail guys. We are limited. We only have this platform, and we only have one side of it. there are always two sides to everything. Okay, there are people on the backside who can see the orders. They know exactly how much and how many people are selling and buying, and they know exactly how much is on the market. They can see those numbers. We are limited. Okay, hence why 90 to 95% of retail guys are failing. You can't lead something you don't know. Okay, the only option you have, and I repeat, the only option you have is to sit on your hands and watch what they are doing. Only once they've shown you their direction, only once they've shown you that, oh, this is what we were doing, we were trapping, now we have sold everything to those retail guys who have literally bought. Now we're gonna punish them. That's when you can ride. And this is what most of retail guys are getting wrong. Okay, this is why 90 to 95% of retail guys are losing. You don't lead something you don't have control of. Okay, you can't lead somebody who knows the direction to a place you don't know. They know the direction, just follow them. Okay, if they stop. Okay, if they enter inside, maybe they want to buy some something, maybe some grocery from a shop. Wait for them to buy and then go with them. You can't say, oh, now they are delaying, they're delaying, they're buying, and now I'm in a hurry, I will just go. You can't go to a place you don't know. Wait for them to complete what they are doing, then show you the direction, right along with them. Okay, please have this mindset. If you have this kind of mindset, believe me, you will enjoy this industry. Okay, because they want you to see what they are showing you. Okay, they want to see you, they want you to see a sell so that you sell when they are ready to buy. These guys are so organized. Okay, and one thing they do perfectly is the fact that they are mostly on the winning side. Okay, so guys, please sit on your hands, allow the patterns to complete. Okay, don't guess, oh, now they are going up, they gave this kind of candle. Yes, it's an engulfing candle, but they can still come and close you. Okay, they can still consolidate. They've been doing that for so long. Ask yourself, why have you been in this industry for so long but you hardly see profits? It's because intraday is manipulation. They are gonna manipulate. Okay, so please allow them to do their job, and only when they show you that they are going, go with them. Right? Okay, change the mindset of, I have to get this amount of pips, I have to get this amount of pips. You can't get everything, hence why I always focus on 50. These are indices. 50 should not be a hassle. Okay, I've had many people telling me that, but you're leaving a lot on the table, because mostly I take 50, they go 400 after I took my 50. That means I could have taken 450, but that's something that happens sometimes. It happens maybe 2 out of 10 times. You know what that means? That simply means I will get it 2 out of 10 times, and they're gonna hit my stop loss 8 times. I'm gonna give back what I made through those 2 days. Okay, or those 2 times. So guys, please wait for them to complete their pattern. Just sit and relax. Okay, sit and relax. Okay, only take when it's worthy. Only take it when it's worth it. You see, when it's worth it, guys, they are not gonna waste your time. When it's worth it, they will not waste your time. Take profit hit in 3 minutes. When they are ready, they will not waste your time. Okay, when they are ready, they won't waste your time. These things are indices. They are literally explosive. You see, in roughly 3 minutes, this green candle, actually it's 4 minutes, this green candle hit your take profit. So it's 50 in 3 minutes, in 4 minutes. How beautiful can that be? Ho. How do you see this? Hey, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. You'll complain until, why? Because you're not sitting on your hands. Control your emotions. I know it's going to be hard when you are still beginning, okay, or when you are starting, because you're going to think, oh, they're going to move and leave me behind. That's how I thought. That's how I literally succeeded in blowing my accounts, because I was always scared. Hey, they're going to go without me now. They've given this kind of a candle, they are going. Dude, they gave a pin. That doesn't mean they are gonna go without you. They are coming back to close you. These guys are so patient and organized, okay? They won't go until they've sold their whole orders, okay? So relax, okay? As you can see, these were two beautiful opportunities. Two beautiful opportunities. Zero stress. Okay, let's go to, okay, now we are still on this one, okay? I just want to show you how beautiful this. I've shared this already, okay? But just look, guys. Just look. Just look. Okay, I told you. This is the trade I didn't take because of which one? Yes, I didn't take this because of the times, okay? The times hadn't changed by that time, okay? So I didn't. Was this the one that I didn't take because of time? Yes, I didn't take this because of time, okay? But again, I'll show you the one I took. But again, it's the same thing. This is a wedge, okay? You see, you're gonna execute. Oh, it's a pin. I'm getting in. Oh, it's a pin. I'm getting in. Guys, they will not leave you behind. That's why I have my rule. If they go without me, it's fine. I don't care, because yes, maybe 2 out of 10 times they'll go without two. They'll just be like boom and go. You know why? Because they have to instill that mindset to you that, oh, sometimes we leave without you. Okay, that's what the markets do. If you are on a losing streak, you will lose, win one. And that one you won gives you confidence. Oh, yeah, but I can make it, right? Yeah, that's what they want you to think. There are people who are on a winning streak on a daily basis and they only maybe in a week lose one. You are losing the whole week and only winning one in the week. So you're on the opposite side, okay? You are taking what they are showing you. You see, this is trapping. They break out, they pull back. Now they are going with an engulf. Okay. Oh, but why do you see these things? We can't see these things. This is something that's worth it. You know why? Because your risk is minimum. You know if they close you, you were completely wrong. There's no need to revenge this kind of thing, okay? And 50 pips, oh yes, this was the candle that hit 50 pips. It was literally hit in 6 minutes, okay? Even here, this one hits 50 pips in literally 6 minutes. Okay, yes, it was 7 minutes here, yes. Okay, you see 50 pips, roughly 7 minutes. Okay, so guys, you are gonna get this each and every single day if you allow them to complete their patterns. The only thing that is hindering most people from actually taking advantage of these things is because you don't want to give them time to complete their pattern. You don't want to give them time to complete their pattern. I'm not even going to mention some complicated patterns here, but guys, give them time to complete their pattern. Give them time to complete their pattern. Sit back, relax, watch. Okay, let retail guys be cleaned out. Okay, because already if the stat says, okay, 90 to 95% of everybody who is maybe trading from their homes is losing. You know what that simply means? That means people are executing after emotions and people don't literally know the direction they are gonna take. Okay, you can't guess direction. Besides, it's not even about direction. I don't care if it's a pullback, I don't care if it goes up, I don't really care. I just want my 50 each and every single day. It's easy. Okay, it's easy as I don't know, but just let them complete their pattern. Okay, why are you busy guessing when they are trapping? Why don't you give them time? The only time I will execute, or the only time I execute, this is the one I took. This one I didn't take it because of times. Okay, but you see how clean this thing is. You only know now what they are gonna do, or what they are most likely gonna do. You know that they have trapped everybody. Going down here is crying, hey, prices come back so that I can exit at a break even. Everybody inside this box is literally crying, prices come back so that we can exit at break even. Hey, now I see I was wrong. They're never coming back. How many times have you been wrong and you just stuck there praying, up until you are at a very big loss you can't afford, and then that's now when you are closing. Yes, there are people who don't have stop losses and they are gonna be forced to close. I consider them as stubborn guys. Okay, I'm not saying they're stubborn. It's just how I program my mindset. Okay, you see, then guys, they're not coming. Everybody who fell for this up move here is literally crying, oh God, let the process come to break even. They are not coming back to break even. They are not. Why? Because they know that most of you don't use stop losses. The only time they can benefit from what's in your account is if they go deeper and deeper and deeper, and now you see big losses. Now you are gonna close out of anger, and you know what you're gonna do after that? You're gonna revenge trade, and that's where they're gonna club you again. Okay, so guys, we can go to any day, same crap. Okay, any day, same crap, volume trap down, same kind of thing each and every single day. What is this? It's a wedge. It's a wedge. You see, if you don't know what they're gonna do, oh, now they did this. Oh, now we know what they're doing. Okay, now we know that the move is already in motion. Okay, the move is already in motion. We are following their lead. But this thing is hard to find. Can't you follow? Can't you just do a simple follow? 50 pips, boom, you're out of the trade with your profits. Your risk is very minimum because it's one candle stop. You know that, okay, if they come back to here and close you, you are wrong. Okay, because now you see they are going. And sometimes, yes, they're gonna rare track you, come back with a rare track. But it's fine. Why? Because if it's a loss, it's one loss. Okay? Guys, this is not rocket science. It doesn't even have to play out for you to see. This is easy. Just know the patterns. Just know the patterns. Oh, you see here, this is a shoulder, head, shoulder. You see? But I'm not going to talk about that. We can go back and back and back and back. You're going to see the same kind of crap every day. They're going to give you a pattern. I've shared this already, okay? 50 pips every day. This is where they sorry guys, this is where they literally gave what I call the explosive kind of trend. Okay, I have it in my video. Just look, they are okay, trapping. They go up, they break out. Now this is the candle where, oh, now we can see they are going. Oh, now we understand what they are doing. They are literally going. And when they are ready to go, guys, you're gonna get paid in the quickest moments. Okay, 5 minutes, 50 pips. Oh, but it's because it has played out. It's not because it has played out. It's because the patterns have been completed. Okay, guys, I know you'll always have opinions. Okay, but put your opinion aside. Look at this. Go and back test it for months. Come back and tell me what you found. Okay. I'm talking about practical things. If it doesn't work, you just go and test it. Okay, back test it. I'm not saying put anything on it. I'm saying go and back test it. You'll see the pattern is completed now. And now they are already in motion. If you doubted this one, you could have taken this and put your risk here. Again, you see, you are following the lead. Following the lead. Okay, we can go to Nasdaq yesterday. Oh, you see. Okay, they go down. Oh, okay. What are they doing? Okay, this is where they literally, let's look at trap volume. Okay, let's look at trap volume yesterday. You see, they're just consolidating. Okay, yes, you see. Okay, yesterday what did they do? They took people up. Okay, they took people and then they came all the way down. Okay, so they were trapping everybody below this level. Okay. They were trapping because they were just bouncing, and then they broke before the session began. Obviously, it's news. And then, oh, they came down again. Okay. Now we see what they were doing. Now let's go to a 1 minute time frame. Okay, because we want to see what they did. Okay, guys, wait for the pattern. Okay, they go all the way back to all those whom they misled by the news. Oh, now we see. We are doing what? Nothing. We are sitting on our hands and we are waiting patiently to see what they're going to do, right? They break up. Oh, okay. They broke up. Is there a pattern here? I don't see a pattern. I don't see a clean pattern. What am I doing? Nothing. Oh, there's an engulf. Is this engulf part of a pattern? No. Oh, that simply means I'm not going to take it because it's not part of a pattern. Okay. They tried here. Okay, they gave a love shove. They gave a shoulder. A head, but there was no shoulder on this side. Oh, this is not a valid pattern. Okay, fine. let them go. They didn't give a pattern. I don't execute anything without a pattern, okay? And then all of a sudden, oh, okay, now they are wedging. Oh, they are wedging, right? Oh, yes, they are wedging, wedging, wedging. Okay, they break out with an engulf out of where? Out of the wedge. Okay, but again, okay, it could maybe they are building a rectangle at this point. Maybe they want to build a rectangle. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, they engulf again. Oh, okay. Now it's time to do what? To follow. Okay, if you understand again, this first this first candle, for those who understand, I just need something everybody will understand. Okay, so that's why I'm saying this candle is like a candle that you can follow because it was already in motion. Okay, and again, I told you thesis is it's explosive. It should not come back to your stop loss. Why? Because it's explosive. But again, if you're looking at this wedge, this is the first candle that broke out and in a very clean manner, and it's inside the EMA. You see this dotted line is the 20 EMA. So this was a very beautiful entry. Okay, very, very beautiful entry. This is a wedge. Okay, this is a wedge. You see now, beautiful entry. Where's your 50 pips? Boom, 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 boom. 50 pips in 7 minutes. Oh, okay. Did you stress? 7 minutes is not enough time to stress. Okay, you don't give them enough time to play around with your emotions to make you feel like, oh, no, 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 no. They don't even play around. When they are ready to explode, they will show you. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Market makers have limits. Okay, there are things they can never do. Okay, there are things they can never do. Yes, they have equity. Yes, they have resources. Yes, they have employed athletes, and we all know athletes are programmed by nature to be the best in whatever they do. Hence why most hedge funds hire athletes. Okay, because it's very hard to compete with somebody who is in the athlete in world. Why? Because they are used to competing for a position. They are used to be competing with the best teams around. So they are used to actually bring out their A game. Okay, that's all they do for a living. They are always trying to constantly improve, trying to be better, trying to beat everybody in their space. Okay, so that's something we don't understand. Hence why we don't want to put in the work. We hardly read books. We hardly learn. Okay, we are not even willing to spend 4 hours on the charts, guys. I spend more than 4 hours each day on the chart. Okay, back testing. Okay, and again, I'm still able to read books, and again, I'm still able to listen to other podcasts. So guys, the most important thing here is sit on your hands, allow them to finish their job. Okay, allow them to finish their job, because one thing I can tell you, market makers might be beast, might be tricky, might be, call it all, but there's one thing, they might be sneaky, but there's one thing they'll never be able to do, and that is to hide their footsteps. Okay, market makers will never, ever, ever, ever be able to hide their footsteps. Hence, you follow. Okay, hence, I love using the word riding on. Why? Because they will never, ever, 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 ever be able to hide their footsteps. Okay, they will trick, they will manipulate, they will do this, they will do that. But if you just sit and relax, watch them. Okay, just sit, and they're never gonna go without you. They just want you to feel like, oh, now they are going. I have a question for you. How many times have you felt like, oh, now they are going, oh, this trade is going, oh, I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna miss it. You jump in. Oh, the moment you jump in, they give you one candle in your direction, then oh, slowly they come crushing into your stops. They come close to your stops. You think, oh, they're gonna reverse. Yes, maybe they give you another engulfing candle to show you that, oh, this was a pullback. You are happy, and then again they come crushing, they smash your stops, and you are so angry, and you're beating yourself over nothing. How many times has that happened to you? Because to me, it has happened to me too many times. Okay, and that's something that's still gonna happen to many. Okay, and unfortunately for some, it happens for years and years and years, until they learn to sit on their hands. If you don't want to learn it by yourself, you're gonna learn it by force, because market behavior always wins, and market behavior is always there. They've been doing this for decades and decades, and still today they will continue doing it. One thing markets have been successful in doing is making sure that retail guys lose. Remember, if markets actually flips the sides, the sides, and now we see most retail guys profitable and most market makers and institution losing, markets are gonna cease to exist because those guys are not gonna trade. Remember, banks are there for the bag, the government is there for the bag, market makers, the ones who make the market, they are there for the bag. Okay, so that's why for many decades and decades and decades, retail guys have been losing all the way through. You know why? Because you don't have control over the market and you want to get as many pips as you can get. They show you a pin. Oh no, I'm taking this pin. Guys, they're gonna trick you too many times. Okay, too many times. Okay, before you get it right. Okay, so just relax, man. Relax. Okay, sit on your hands, relax, watch them. Okay, only take something if you are following. Always ask yourself, am I following? Because you know why I used to lose a lot, and let me tell you why I used to lose a lot. I understood something, and what I understood, I thought like I was so smart. Oh, I thought I was smart, and the market taught me that, oh, you were not smart at all. You were not smart. This is not an industry that cares about your IQ. We don't care about your IQ. Okay, why? Because markets don't have emotions. They don't care what you do. Okay, I used to think like, oh, they gave me a pin. Oh, now I'm gonna execute on this pin. Why? Because I was like, oh, this pin is 5 pips stop. It's 5 pips stop. One thing you don't know is that every time they hit your 5 pip, you're gonna feel like, it was only 5 pip, but there was spreads involved. Okay, every time you execute, you are paying your broker. How many times are you gonna pay your broker before you yourself get paid? You see that it's all in your hands and it's all a mind game. Okay, this is just a game. So sit in your hands, relax, and wait for the easiest trade. Your trade must find you. You shouldn't find it. Okay, if you're still trying to find your trade, you are in trouble. It's gonna happen today. Tomorrow we're gonna come and say the same thing. Okay, watch all my videos. I've been saying the same thing day in, day out. Tomorrow we are coming with the same patterns, the same engulfing candle, let's shift the zone. We will be talking about it tomorrow. Okay, what's the time now? It's okay, it's 12 p.m. Okay, today we are gonna be talking, tomorrow actually we're gonna be talking about the same trade. Actually, tonight we're gonna be talking about the same kind of thing. The same kind of thing I'm saying right now is the same thing we're gonna be talking about tonight. It's the same thing. If I record tomorrow, it's the same thing I will be recording tomorrow. You know why? Because retail guys will keep doing the same thing each and every day. They show you that they are they're buying. You are literally buying. Hey, we are buying in line with them. And then all of a sudden, you lose. How can you buy in line with the institutions and then you lose? They are showing you something. They are trapping you. They are playing with your mind. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna come and explain the same things. Okay. And I know that many of you will say, "Oh, we didn't see this." Guys, I believe this is so easy. Just sit on your hands. Allow them to complete their pattern. Take the evidence candle. You'll see how easy this thing is. You don't even have to, no. You don't have to be in front of your screen the whole day. Okay, 7 minutes. Take profit is getting hit in 3 minutes. Then you are done for the day. Get off the screen. Continue with your day. Master this setup. Use the biggest lot size you can use. Then you made it. There's no secret. Or else go and buy a $1 million course. See if there's something different. The only different thing is that if you bought a course that was expensive, you're gonna treat the information there very, very important, and you're gonna make sure you learn each and every single bit of that course. Okay, and that's the only difference there's gonna be. Okay, but there is no hidden secret. There is no holy grain. What? Sit on your hands. Okay, sit on your hands. Relax. Let them complete. Your job is just to identify the pattern. What pattern are they giving me? Oh, okay. Are they now leaving? Oh, I'm riding on them. But only trade when there's a pattern that is complete. Okay? Why? Because that's going to keep you away from trying to get the most out of the market and just ending up being trap volume. Okay? Guys, I wish you the best, okay? I always do. But the problem is, you don't want to sit on your hands. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscription button. I believe the channel is going to benefit you. Part of the family, please comment and yeah, talk to me, okay? Thank you guys. I appreciate you.